So if a student is sort of naughty, if the naughty students sit at the back, it's not good. So you bring them in front. Students who talk a lot. Like I spoke a lot in school. I was always sitting here. Sometimes I was sitting right here. There were times when the teacher would say, "You sit alone because you talk and you talk so much that everybody else gets, like disturbed." So I would be sitting here, but don't do that. Okay, I didn't feel nice when I had to sit there. So don't do that. Just get students to come in front. Like I'm very happy that 3 of them are voluntarily sitting in front. 3 of them can talk and they have very good energy. Students who have very good energy can also sit in front. Okay? If you feel like a student is extremely naughty, okay, try and be more friendly with that naughty student, so that the naughty student doesn't get a chance to disturb you. Yeah? Good. I only used you as an example. I really like you. Okay? I just used you guys as an example.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay, right? Okay. Okay. Do they have multicultural classrooms? Are people from do people come from different cultures? Yeah? They do? Okay.
Different ethnic groups.
Ethnic groups, right? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So, for instance, okay, so this is my next point. Multicultural or ethnic. Now, how do you deal with students who come from different cultures, who come from different backgrounds? Some people may be, rich. Some people may be poor. Some people may be very poor. Some people may be okay, right? Some people follow Islam. Some people follow Hindu. Some people are Burmese. Some people are Buddhist. Some people are Christians, right? Everybody is different. Everybody can't be the same, right? But it is your duty to. Again, I'm using the same thing again. Tolerance. Supposing you have somebody in class who is talking against Islam. You stop the child immediately and you tell the child, every religion is special. We need to learn how to respect. Okay? Supposing you have a monk in your class. Supposing, okay? And some students are making fun. You go to them and you tell them, you cannot make fun, okay? Everybody is special. This will make sure that everybody feels comfortable in the class. Say for instance, there's only one boy in the class and everybody else all of them are girls. Say you have 10 girls and one boy. The boy may feel slightly out of place. You go and tell the boy, I'm here for you. You don't worry. I'm here for you. Okay? If there is, for instance, in my class when I was small, we had a girl who was very, very, very fat. She was this fat. She was not well, so she was this fat. And everybody would make fun of her. So I saw what my teacher did. My teacher called her and she was the teacher's pet. She was the teacher's favorite student. So everybody else also started to be nice to her. Why? Because she was the teacher's favorite student. So you have to identify that. If you see that somebody is getting bullied, everybody knows the meaning of bully?
Yes.
If I make fun, right? You have to protect that child. Right? You have to protect the weak children. It's your duty to protect them. You asked me about mental health. Because who asked me about mental health? Family problems? Yeah. Now, this is very sensitive. Right? It's a very, you can't give them a solution. Because you don't know the family problem. Right? What you can only do for them is that to tell them that if you want your family to be better, you have to study. And if you have to study, you have to listen to me. Otherwise, I won't be able to help you. You cannot give them family solutions. And it is not right for you to give them family solutions. You should never give them family solutions because what you may think is right, they may not think is right. Right? Maybe they come from a very poor family. So maybe their thought process is very different. And then they would go and say, oh, but my teacher told me to do this. And then you know what will happen. You will not be a volunteer anymore. And it will hurt you, right? Because you will not be able to help them. Never, ever, ever give them family advice. Their mother and father are there. Yes, if they are upset, what you can do if you want, you don't have to do it, you can bring a chocolate for the entire class the next day. So just eating something nice, they may not. So when you get something to class, this is just something I follow. This is my personal opinion. I always bring things that maybe children cannot eat. Like maybe a small cake. Because they may not have the money to buy cake. Because they may buy chocolates, they may sort of buy biscuits, but maybe they will not buy cake because cake is expensive. Right? So maybe just get one piece of cake and they can share it. Obviously, you have to be agreeing to do it. Or maybe you can just get a biscuit for them in the class the next day to make them feel nice. You cannot control if someone is going through a bad time. If someone is mentally not feeling well. What you can do is the 1 hour that you are with them, you can try and make them feel smile. And you can try and make them feel happy. Okay? Clear? Am I able to answer your questions? Do you want more information on yours? Do you have any more questions? No? If you want me to explain more, I can explain more.
I have a question.
Okay. If they are going through some family problem or they are mentally not very happy, you cannot do anything, unfortunately. Okay? You can tell them that if you want to talk to me, I'm here, but you cannot give them advice. Right? Because you don't know what the actual problem is. And even if you know what the actual problem is, it's a private matter. It's a personal matter. You can't help them. Okay? You can just try and make them feel good while they are in the class so that they can take their mind off it. Maybe if you feel like everybody is not feeling okay in the class, don't teach that day. Show some video, maybe do some dancing, maybe do some singing. Make them feel nice. Make them feel happy. Okay? Is this clear? Everybody? Okay. Then, okay, this is the same thing. If you have students in your class of different ages, maybe somebody's 10, somebody's 12, somebody's 14, someone's 15. This is what you told me also, right? Different levels, right? When students are of a different level, some students are very good, some students are okay, and some students are bad. Students who are good, you tell them to help you teach the class. So their concentration is also, they're not getting bored. Right? And then you can step by step teach the students who are weak. So when you have different level students, you focus on those students. If a student is very good, right? You tell the student to help you. Make the student help you. Okay, if I'm going to teach this group, you teach this group. So that student also feels like, oh, I'm good. That's why she's asking me to help. Okay, different level students, that's how you can work with them. Because when you make a class, when you prepare for a lecture, you need to prepare for everybody, not just one child, but for everyone. So if some children are good, you tell them to help you. If some children are weak, you give them more attention. You focus. Like for instance, if this group is weak, I will focus on this. And I will tell the facilitator to focus on this. Or if the facilitator is not there, then I will focus on this and I will tell the good students to focus on this. Okay? Yes?
As a pressure teacher, how should I feel to feel confident?
Say it again.
As a pressure teacher,
Yeah.
how should I feel confident to teach?
How should you feel?
How should I feel
Build confidence.
Build confidence? Okay. So the thing about confidence is that confidence comes with practice. You will make mistake the first time, you will make mistake the second time, but the third time you will know it. One way to build confidence is to prepare very well. To prepare, how much?
50%.
Prepare 150% to class. Because when you know what you are going to teach, you will be good. Another thing to do is to practice in front of the mirror. To see yourself. To say and practice. I know, it will be funny first and you will laugh. But look at yourself in the mirror and practice. You will know where your expression is okay, where you're smiling, and every time you have to... I used to write smile here. So every time I did this in the class and I realized, oh, I'm not smiling. And then I would smile. So write down smile here and you will remember to smile in the class. Okay? Good? Yes?
I've met a student, she's really upset when she didn't get the first prize.
Okay.
It was like psychography.
Yeah.
She's really nervous and really angry when she didn't get the first prize.
First prize, yeah.
Angry in the first one.
Yeah.
I explained not to be like it, but it's really terrible.